This video is sponsored by EA. And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and it has been a minute. I know I haven't been in here in a little while. It's been really busy with work, and I'm now moving. That's right, getting a new house with a new studio. And so been super busy. I did have to deal with my father's death as well. So if you've been following me on this particular game, you know that it's been a minute. In fact, we're going to go in and see in a minute how long it has been. But if you're new to the channel and you're unsure of what is this is Command & Conquer Rivals. It is the real-time strategy mobile game by EA's Redwood Studios, and it is available for download. I'm going to have a download link in the description, and then you also can follow them on like Reddit and Discord. That'll be in the description as well. Now, my favorite part of this game is the fact that I can literally put it down and come back 22 days later, and I am exactly where I left off. That is something I cannot do with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now let's go ahead and check it out. So I hit the 1500 on each side. This has been over 3 weeks ago because of how busy I have been, but I just got my level 24 level rewards. If we go to match history, I had the last, so 23 days ago, I was doing okay. I was climbing pretty good. So that's over 2 weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks ago, the very next day I played, had a couple defeats, and then I got super busy and wasn't able to play anymore. So we're going to go and have a couple of matches. Win, lose, or draw, I really don't care. I just want to play and have some fun. Again, the best part of this game for me is I can hop on whenever I want. I can play a round or two, and then I can leave it be. Not a stress whatsoever. By the way, the guild I'm in, because a lot of people wanted to know, is called Galaxy of Marquees. It's got pretty much all of the game changers from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So pretty funny. We've got Mobile Gamer in here, you know, Urzatron, Rudums. So, you know, we've got Cronus, Arnold, me, Mist Passier, Wink, Cubs fan Han. And by the way, mentioning Cubs fan Han, sometime probably in about a week or so, Cubs fan Han and I are going to play against each other on this game. He's probably going to beat me down because he has far more trophies, so he's got far more experience in the game than me. I haven't had a chance to play this a whole lot, but I am a Command & Conquer fiend. I love this game. I've been playing it since I was a kid. We're going to play a GDI battle, and the deck that I am using are the little dogs. I don't know the names of everybody, so let me go in here. By the way, when I get playing, I get so stressed out as far as like making sure I'm micromanaging everyone that I call everything by the wrong names, so you're going to have to forgive me. But the war dogs I use because they're lightning fast and they're super cheap, and really they're just for scouting. As far as infantry, anti-infantry goes, I've got these guys and these guys for taking them out, and you know, the Rhino and that Wolverine. And then of course I've got this for taking out any of their heavy units. Same thing with this, and then this is just my like big boy on the ground at in game if I need to take out multiple ground units. So all in all, I feel like it's good. The other strategy I'm using is I am making sure that I only have 2 buildings to build, so I'm spending Tiberium on less buildings and more units. And then my first building gives me my real cheap units that will kill anything from infantry, you know, to ground units. And then my other building, which is mid to in game, is going to help me bring out the big boys to take and win the battle. Now, what's really cool is once you've entered into a league such as Gold League, you can't leave. It's really nice. I've earned my way into the Gold League. I did dip 3 points below, but that's all right. I can go ahead and battle my way through gold, and even though I lost my last couple of battles, it did not put me behind the Gold League. So let's go ahead and do a battle. All right, that was quick. Let's do this. All right, good map. Let's go ahead and build my building. I'm going to get a scout up and out. And one of the strategies is to force their hand with having to deal with the center. A lot of people want to build big units early on. And if you take early dominance, what happens is it forces their hand. And here we go. I am going to take this And see, now they're distracted, and I have got the right counter for them. And while they're taking out stupid dogs, I'm going to be taking out their units with the right unit. All right, let's go ahead and put a healer. Hopefully this will keep my guy alive and kill his. Come on, kill him. Yes, yes. And I'm putting pressure on him, and now he's going to get continuous healing. I'm going to get another guy out because I have an in-game strategy here. Dang it, now he's died. Let's go ahead and bring him back here. Let's do dogs real quick just to control that. I am going to have to take out his center unit, and he's really strong now with tanks, which is a problem, but I've got my tech out and I got the first missile. That was super important. It really doesn't matter if he takes the middle now because I'm not worried about the loss in the middle. I'm more worried about the end game. So I have to, within about the next 30 seconds, get some solid units that are going to take out his units, which is exactly what I've built. All right. I'm going to just keep holding on to my Tiberium. Now, he thinks he has the middle, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build more of these units. And I am going to put a healer right here to heal both of those units, so that way his unit just gets totally destroyed. And I am taking and bringing, hold on, let's move him in the middle. Yeah, now I'm bringing in the right unit for the right counter because obviously we're using the same characters to do the wrong thing. So there we go. There's the second missile, and it's too late for him, sadly. And I won this match. Super fun. There we go. Kablowie. Awesome. That was fun. That was a good time. And, you know, coming out of nowhere and getting to just play again. Oh, look at that. Expert soldier. That's cool. And the dailies, they build pretty fast. Once you get all your dailies done, then you can go ahead and progress through. Now, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on GDI, but I don't feel like I do very well with NOD. So this is what you guys, the viewer, can do for me. I am going to play a NOD battle, and then you guys are going to tell me how I could have played it better. I want you to tell me basically strategies on my characters that I'm using and how I could have used them more effectively. If you have any constructive thoughts, leave them in the comments down below. I'm excited to hear from all of you. There we go. Okay, now that I've got that going, we're going to go into NOD, and this is the thing I am using with them. I really like the Flame Troopers because it does seem like occasionally there is an early dominance with infantry, and if that happens, I have a huge problem. So I use that guy for anti-infantry, of course. Then I have, you know, anti-infantry that's a step up with the Dune Buggy, and then I also have the little bikes. I like the bikes because they can harass early on. They're really cheap, but you obviously have to really micromanage them. And then I have this tank, the Tick Tank. I wanted to call it TikTok, but the Tick Tank, because it, you know, burrows in and it's super durable and it does really, really well. And then of course, these guys are great for ground to air and ground to infantry. And then this guy just ground to ground. I'm not a huge fan of this particular guy because he's so slow. But I do like the fact that he burrows underground. I probably don't have the best deck or the most meta deck, but this is the one that I was playing and climbing with and doing about as good as GDI. But watch me, see what I do right, see what I do wrong. Leave some comments for me below. I'd really like to hear your guys' thoughts. All right, Thomas, are you ready to beat me? All right, building. Oh, we're all up top. You know what I need is I need those guys that are immune from damage from Tiberium. I should have put them in my deck. I just unlocked them, and that would have been super important. But let's go ahead and get these bikes out. I'm going to force his hand. What this means is he's got to deal with the middle now, and he may not have wanted to deal with the middle now. Let's go ahead and get my infantry going now. The bikes are faster, so I built them first just because I wanted to be able to kind of go and harass his characters. So we're just going to harass his character. It's going to force him to build something to counter before he loses his guy. And I have to kind of micromanage this. And that's okay if he leaves, because he's not able to get Tiberium from down there, so I'm forcing his negative. He's not going to be able to get Tiberium. And let's go ahead and get a tank, and let's move the tank. Now we have ground to ground and ground to air. And he took control on the bottom, probably with his Tiberium. Let's go ahead and throw them down. Since it's neutral, we'll be able to take possession. Let's go ahead and do the same thing down here. He's trying to protect it, but I was able to delay the inevitable, which was what I was trying to do. Now he's going to bring him back, and we're going to go ahead and bring that level of annoyance back to the battlefield. He's been hit once. Now I'm going to harass that guy up there, which is going to be super fun. He's got his second one, but I think it might be too late. And it looks like I'm going to be killing that. And I do have the wrong character, but that's okay. I think I have enough of the stuff in the middle to deal with it, although I need to build some infantry, but I've got too many units on the board, basically, is the issue. But here we go. I'm just harassing his units. He's going to have a hard time. And this is what I'm going to do. I am basically going to... Uh-oh, here we go. The missile's about to launch. Am I going to make it in time before it comes? Oh! It's all about timing is what I have found out, and even if the battle is swinging against me, provided I have my timing down, I find that I do pretty darn good. Yeah, so I didn't earn a whole lot. He must have been a lower level than me. I didn't even pay attention. So, but anyway, that was super fun. Let me know in the comments down below if you felt like there was something I could have done to improve that. You can Monday morning quarterback warrior. Side note, if you guys actually enjoy this game like I do and you want to play this game, then remember that there's a link in the description below to download the game. And then also, pretty awesome, make sure to tune in for a special Rivals event on January 12th. It's going to be on Twitch at twitch.tv/c&crivals. And then remember, in about a week or so, me and Cubs fan Han are going to do a video against each other. Going to be super fun, so check it out. As always, make sure you guys leave the comments down below so we can chat together and keep your gaming on. Warrior out.